Well, hey guys. Today I wanted to talk to you about Yoni Steaming. Now, before we get started, let me tell you, I am not a doctor. And these are just my opinions on Yoni Steaming. You can speak to a medical professional to find out if it is right for you. Yoni Steaming is it's vaginal steaming. And some of the benefits of vaginal steaming is believed to be vaginal tightening, cleansing, or as they call it, fumigation of the vagina and the uterus. It is used to tone the uterus. It has been said to be used for fibroids. What else? To remove toxins and, other impurities that may be in the vaginal tract. I use it personally as a part of my self-care routine, and I use it for those reasons, but mostly I use it for relaxation. And for me, I use Yoni Steaming as a part of my self-care routine, and it's one of my favorite me time moments. And I'll show you what I do and how I prepare my steams and how I prepare my room for my steam. I'll show you that a little later in the video. But right now, let's get into what the steaming is. I use a basin that goes on the toilet, and you pop that out, and it creates a bowl. I use steam herbs. You can find steam herbs anywhere, like Amazon. I create my own. And in mine, I use calendula, motherwort, mugwort, plantain, red raspberry leaf, yarrow, rosemary, lavender, red rose petals, rose buds, and jasmine. So this is just my personal blend that I, created myself. You can, like I said, you can find them. It's all over the internet. All you have to do when you're searching is type in Yoni Steam herbs, and there's all these great herbs out there. If you can't find any, you can always contact me, and I can tell you how to get steam herbs. I can tell you actually how to get all of the products that I'm going to show you. Okay, this is a Yoni Oil. This is one that I created myself. I don't know if you can see the rose petals that are in there. And the Yoni Oil, you can make that yourself as well. It's just essential oils. I used olive oil, grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, coconut oil, and some essential oils like orange and lavender, I believe, are what's, let me give it a smell, I can tell you. Orange and lavender. So that is what's in mine. But when you create yours, you can put any, scents or anything that you like. I try not to go too heavy on the essential oils because this is going down there. Okay. And I'll tell you how that is used too. So, when I Yoni steam, I take my basin. I make sure that my bathroom is nice and clean. I want it to be a relaxing time, so I don't want any anxiety looking at, you know, a bathroom that may not be pleasing to the eye. So first thing I do is I go in and I give the bathroom a thorough cleaning. After the bathroom is clean, I set my space. I light candles. I turn out the lights or I turn down the lights. I may, you know, opt to use a small lamp in there instead of the overhead light. Uh, you know, I close the shower curtain off because I don't want to look at the bathtub. I may bring my iPad in and I'll use the flame, like you know, you can find a Google, a burning flame or a fireplace on YouTube or Google. I like the one that they had on YouTube. So sometimes I'll set my iPad up with the fire going, and I'll have my candles, and I'll have my a nice hot cup of tea, and I'll have some really nice music playing, and it's just my time. So once my room is set, then I will go to my kitchen and I will put on a pot of water, you know, just a small saucepan. It doesn't take a lot. And in that saucepan, I will let the water come to a boil. I put in my steam herbs into the pot that's on the stove. You can actually just put the herbs into the basin and then add the water to that if you like. But I just like to just do it on the stove. Once that has boiled, you know, just for a few minutes, as if you were making like tea. Then I would pour the herbs and the water into the basin and I put it in the toilet. And I let that sit just until the water cools down just a little bit, enough because you want to be able to sit over it without burning yourself. You always want to make sure that your water cools down enough for you to be able to sit on it. If it is too hot, get up. You don't want to burn yourself. Last thing you want is to burn your hoo-ha. So once your water is the right temperature and you can sit on it comfortably without burning yourself, then you get a towel or a blanket and you lay it across your lap. If it's cool out, you know, if it's chilly, put some warm fuzzy socks on or something like that because you want this to be a relaxing time for about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how long my water stays warm. As long as it's warm, I'm going to sit there. I'm going to give you a tip though. Before you steam, please empty your bladder, because once you sit down and that steam starts to rise, you will feel like you have to go to the bathroom. So it helps to empty your bladder before you sit down. Steaming is said to help with painful periods, heavy periods, vaginal dryness, relaxing. It helps to detoxify, to remove impurities, to ease discomfort, to ease painful periods. Okay, so steaming is considered like an unconventional practice here in the States, but all over the world, steaming has been going on for generations and generations. Yoni steaming involves sitting over a pot of hot steaming water and herbs. There's multiple ways you can do it. If you don't have a basin like this, they sell the electric Yoni steaming basins that you can buy, where you just plug them in, or you can even get a crate. And I don't know if you've ever seen the donut pillows that they sell, like in the health and beauty departments in the drugstore. So you would just take a crate and you would put a little donut pillow on the crate. You would put your pot of hot steaming water, and it can just be a regular pot that you use on the stove, preferably the bigger pot with the two handles. And you could boil your herbs and your water. You can place that on the floor. You put the crate on top of it. You put the donut pillow. Same thing. You sit on it. You cover your lap with a towel or a blanket, and it works just fine. Yoni steaming, it is said to address infections, headaches, fatigue, stress, digestive issues. I don't know how that works, but okay. Vaginal dryness, especially if you're in those menopause years, which are unfortunately are soon approaching for me. Okay, and there are times when Yoni steaming is contraindicated, which means you should not do it. And those times are if you have like an active sexually transmitted infection, if you are pregnant, if you are actively menstruating, if you have a IUD, which is a intrauterine device, which is used for preventing pregnancy. They don't recommend that you steam if you have one of those. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have not tried Yoni steaming, I highly suggest it. Please feel free to let me know if you've tried it, if you like it, how do you feel about it? If you agree or disagree with anything that I had to say, if you need help finding anything, I'm always available. You can just leave a comment below, or you can hit me in an email. Like I said, my email is blindedbyfaith507@gmail.com. Again, it is always a pleasure to talk to you. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave your suggestions. If you have any questions, leave your questions. I will be doing a Q&A soon. Someone asked me to do a Q&A. So if you have a question that you would like for me to answer in the Q&A, if the question isn't inappropriate or too personal, I would gladly answer any questions you may have. So feel free to contact me. As always, thanks for watching. I can't wait to bring you more videos. Believe it or not, you guys help keep me sane, and I thank you for that. So with that being said, I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Mwah.